step up. So this is a violation. We're gonna do a violation first, and then we're gonna do a foul. Stay where you are. Do your violation. Violation.
Reporting here.
You're reporting there. You just make mechanics there. But I want to see. Do I need to go over them first? All right, tighten up here like you refereeing your game. You ready to work? All right, go ahead. Let's see what you got.
Oh, I'm making it up.
Yeah. You'll make your own foul. Or violation, I'm sorry.
Travel. Red ball.
Where's that?
Ball to bounds.
So now, everybody saw that? Okay, let's see. Did it look convincing? All right, so we had a strong whistle. You heard the whistle. But did it look convincing?
Pause in between the violation and then running. Well, not going where it's going, but going where the ball is at.
All right, so let's work on this together. Let's do it together. We got a lot of trouble, right? 1, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, go. My hands still up. So that. Watch it. We're going to do it together, but you're going to slow it down. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Travel. 1, 2, 3. Out. Going that way, right? 4 fingers. 1, 2, 3. Point. Where the ball's going to be taken out of bounds. Then we're going to turn the shoulder and go. Now, Pam got a pet peeve. When you do a travel, she don't want you to roll no more than 3 times. But I might do this. Just because she got me standing watching, I know she there. I just do it to mess with her. But, yeah, but just 3 times right there. Come on with it. So that's all right. So let's see again.
Red ball.
Uh-oh. What you
Oh,
got?
man. Try. I got to try.
Get to the young lady, Al. Thank you. It's one of the whistles I gave you?
Now it's the next level whistle.
Oh, Lord. have mercy. All right. Go ahead.
Travel. Red ball. Out of bounds. Out of bounds.
It's gonna be a different hand unless you moved. Okay? Try it again.
Travel. Red ball. Out of bounds.
All right, cool. Let's see the foul.
Just a regular foul?
Yep, that's on you. You got a foul. Okay. What kind of foul you got?
Just a regular.
You do it. Your mechanic.
Foul on the floor?
Yours on you. You're refereeing. See, this is the difficult part of the stuff here. You got to get creative up here, what is going on in your mind, what should be going on in the game. So now it's on you.
Okay. So when you call a foul, you don't point to where the foul was,
All
right?
right, so now you're telling me that I need to give you this. I need to talk about this, which is fine. Have a seat, please. Right, you sit right there. You got a seat. We're reporting the foul at the table. We're not doing that. We foul for the preliminary foul, the sequence. Post, foul. That's foul, right? Closed fist. Infraction. Push, block, hit. Where the ball is going. Are we shooting the penalty? High school, we shoot how many shots now? 2. That's something. In high school regular season, all 2 shots now. There's no more 1 and 1. So keep that in mind. So that's 2 shots. So I'll go here. Even if I got a penalty, we're shooting stuff. Penalty, I say. Hold. 2 shots. Now we got to that point where I'm going to come here and report. I'm run over report. Red, 3. Hold. 2 shots. Now I'm open up to my crew and let them know 2 shots. I never would drop my arms from the mirror. And I got a voice and the same thing I had right here. Hold. 2 shots. I got the same thing here. Except for what? The number, the color, and the number. Red, 3. Hold. 2 shots. So that changes once I go report because I'm giving the color and the number. Right here, the preliminary is like, I just got hold, 2 shots. That's all I got in the preliminary. Now when I go report, wait, 3, hold, 2 shots. See that? All right, let me see it now. I gave you one.
Come on this side.
Okay, I want to see it. Go ahead.
Push. Work. Black 23. Push. Out of bounds.
Okay, so now, convincing. Make it convincing. Black, 23. Use like this. 23. Push, stay in the window. Right up here, tight. Push. Out of bounds. Let me see.
And then black 23. Push. Out of bounds.
Next two up, please. Taking a foul, you're taking a violation. Violation first.
Travel, ball going down, out of bounds.
Go ahead and say what you got. What's that? Pretty much.
White, 20, they use hands 2 shots.
Wow, that's what you showed me. So all that makes a difference. Like 20. Stay in the frame, good job other than that. Now, everything was good here. Legal, what you had travel? He had to travel too. You had another violation?
For sure.
All right, so what should you have done?
Drop my whistle.
Yeah, drop the whistle and speak on it.
Out of bounds. Out of bounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Out of bounds. Ball going down. Out of bounds right here.
Foul.
Black, 24. Wow.
Three shots. Is it a shot or out of bounds? See, so a lot of times we go in one spot and report, we got a block, then we go over here and say, push, and that's not going to officiate. Mechanics is not there or nothing. One thing we got to work on is this. All right, next two going to be up in a second. One thing we got to work on is this. Slowing down. So in your mind, you got to say 1, 2, 3. Push. 1, 2, 3. Out of bounds. 1, 2, 3. Now walk up. Blue. 44. Push. Out of bounds. 1, 2, 3. In your mind. 1, 2, 3. That slows you down because now it looks more defined. Everything you're seeing is right there. Okay? Next two. Joe, you coming up, Joe? Come on, Joe. Come on, what y'all come on? We got the, went over to violation right here at files. It don't make a difference. I'm just having fun. You're going to switch anyway. All right, go ahead. Violation first. Violation first. Over back. Okay, so where's your stopping the clock? How we stop the clock? Okay, take slow down. Remember, we're going to do 1, 2, 3. Whistle. 1, 2, 3. Over and back. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We're going down. Where the ball's going to be out of bounds. Ball's out of bounds. All right, so let me help you. All right, step right there. You're in the way to count. 1, 2, 3. Right. See, over and back. So over and back. That's one finger doing this way. Going down. Out of bounds. So do it again. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Down. Out of bounds. All right. Slow it down. Try it. Down. Down. Which direction? Don't leave them out like this though. Everything is like slow down. 1, 2, 3. Right. 1, 2, 3. Down. 1, 2, 3. Out of bounds. This hand already dropped. Then I'm turning my shoulders. Then I'm forward going. Right. Good. Foul.
Hit. 2 shots. White, 34. Hit. 2.
Good. So now. Step over. 1, 2, 3. Illegal use of the arm. That's the mechanic. That's the rule. It's really not hit, but we all did 2 shots. What was your number? White, 34. Illegal use. 2 to the table, and then open up 2. You just did white 34, and then you said 2 to the table, 2 shots. Let your table know what you got. Then you open up 1 step, 2 shots to the 2 pockets. Try.
Use hands. White, 34. Use hands. 2.
So the other thing is don't do 34. 34. Come up at the same time. 34. 11. 12. Hold. Things like that. Alright, next group up. Come on. We got one more. You get them both. You get the violation and the fly. Do you on the foul side? Create your own foul.
Got black, 45, push.
Same thing, just so now.
Got black, 45.
Push. You said push, right?
Alright.
Because you didn't trust
This
yourself.
feels so weird. Alright. There you go. Push. Got black, 45, push, 2 shots.
Good. So go to your violation. You don't have to say we got black. Just say the number. Give me the color.
Alright.
We got black. Fouls on. We don't need all that. Just, we don't need all that. Hold on.
So if the foul is off the ball, you point to where the foul was.
We got to bounce where the
I
foul
mean, like
is.
they point to where the foul was. Like if the ball is over here, but the foul is.
So, I understand what you're saying, but if I'm over here, the ball is over there. I'm the C. Here's the point where the foul is over there. So I'm the C. That's the trail, that's the lead, right? And somebody coming through, try to cut through, they hold. Hold! Now the ball's going out of bounds where? Where the infraction happened, is it right here?
Yeah.
Where the infraction happened at? Out of bounds. Point to it, then you jog over and report. Blue 14, hold, then you open back up, out of bounds over there. Now your partner at that time is coming to switch, so do it over there and stay there. So I'm the trail. He comes to report and says, you got to hold.
Hold. Out of bounds.
So I'm getting the ball, I'm jogging, he's going through, he's going to report.
Right, 13. Hold. Spot out of bounds.
And I'm pointing right here to the player to take the ball out of bounds. I got the ball here. There's the 3 things I'm gonna look at before I put the ball in.
Same thing, you can look at where the ball is.
Yep.
If it's the right team, make the foul up.
Yeah, that's a good one. That ain't one of the 3 that I'm talking about, but it's still good. You gotta know. You don't get the ball out. So first off, we're gonna make sure the clock ain't running. That's not AAU. We're not talking AAU, we're talking about regular season basketball. Make sure the clock is not running. Look up there. Substitutions at the table at the same time. You take your last look. You take a look at the clock. You take your last look at your partners. They're in position. If they holding you up, you hold up. Don't rush to put that ball in. If your partner holds you up. All right? No, we're not doing it right now. Yeah, but they probably don't. But we'll Alright, violation. You're going to mechanics. So you point to the spot that it's supposed to win. Take out. No, I'm asking a question.
Yeah, instead of the way that the ball was
The
going.
direction is going, 4 fingers.
Yeah.
Then point to where it's going to be out of bounds over 1 finger. Next person move up. Yes, sir.
Question on the illegal use of hands. Does it matter like when you chop down if your hand is open versus closed?
Go look up there. That'll answer your question. That's what they want, and I just say, will you see me do different? Yes. Because I've been downstate one time. So you're on foul side now, right? Okay. All right, so now, I'm going to tell you what you got. Block your foul.
Block. Out of bounds.
That's the preliminary.
Black. 33. Block. Out of bounds.
All right, so 2 things. With the open hand, block. That's high school. Out of bounds. Black 33. Black 33. Block. Out of bounds. All right, so the other thing is, show me your 33. Don't get in the way of your face. Your fingers out nice and tight. Tighten up, you lift weights. Tighten up, you lift weights. Keep it tight. Open the hand down. That's how this shit got to look. Excuse me for cursing. But I'm a mechanics freak. I love the mechanics stuff. Everybody know. It's got to be tight. Bam. 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 It's got to be tight. It's got to be nice and tight. See that?
Block. Out of bounds. Black. 33. Block. Out of bounds.
I like that 33. I like that. Yeah. All right. I'll give it to you.
3 seconds in the lane. White ball. Out of bounds.
So now, everything looks good. You're tighten the mechanics up. You go down with the season. I like that one. 3 seconds. Look at my fingers. You gotta tighten that. Boom. Out of bounds. Tight.
3 seconds in the lane.
Tight. You got it. Bang. There's extension. Open it. Stop it.
Open the fingers up. Open the fingers
All right,
up.
go. Now,
Be intentional. Be intentional.
3 seconds in the lane.
that's tight.
White ball. Out of bounds.
Tight. You got this.
Point.
Tight. Boom.
Just take your thumb and take it in.
Pop it. Get it out.
3 seconds in the lane. White ball.
Yep.
Out of bounds.
Two up.
Feel like y'all in the military boot camp, huh? Let's go!
Stop. Man, you got that big body dude, boy. You gotta be tight, bro. Come on. Come on there. Look here. Stop.
Just tight.
Tight.
All one
Now
muscle.
what you got now? Lock. Yeah, hold. Let's see what you got here. Hold.
See your fist. Okay.
Is that in frame?
Yeah.
Tight.
Your nails.
Tight like you lift weight. Tight.
The other hand. Both hands. Yeah, do both hands.
Hold.
Yeah.
Ball out of bounds.
Sorry, back. Just back.
Bro, yeah, just back that.
You ain't gonna be able to adjust it to the table. You gonna move the whole table. You gotta have fun, man. You gotta just move back.
Just take it.
32.
Yes.
Hold. Ball out of bounds.
Alright, so now, I like how the 3 second count was in there. Blue! 32. So my fingers is ready. I can spread it out. You can see this better than this. That's what I like. And then out of bounds. All right.
Blue. 32.
Yes.
Hold. Ball out of bounds.
You gotta say ball out of bounds. Just say out of bounds. You know we're playing with ball. So I'm just trying to cut your language out.
Double dribble. Going down. Ball out of bounds.
Good. Now, when you say do it one more time. Do it one more time.
Double dribble. White ball. Out of bounds.
Slow down. Do it again.
Count in your head. 1, 2, 3. In between.
Double dribble. White ball.
Watch
There's
his
two
fingers.
when you saying going down. So watch me.
Watch his
Go
fingers.
whistles and go. Still watch me and go.
Double dribble. White ball. Out of bounds.
There you go. Perfect.
It's
See
just
the
so
difference?
much more defined and it's understood. Even though you said double dribble, you know, we got to know we're going direction, the partners got to know we're going too much too fast, and it doesn't look as good. Next group, good job.
Good job.
Illegal dribble. Foul.
Push. 2 shots.
You gotta make a decision on that. We gotta know what they're doing. So now, don't get too caught up in push like you mean pushing somebody. Get caught up in 1, 2, 3, push. 1, 2, 3. Out of bounds.
Push. 2 shots. Push.
Stop. What's the number? What's the color? Color first.
Black. 22.
22. 22.
22.
No, that was 22. Peace sign. Peace. There you go. Kick it to
22.
Let's just leave it there. Don't punch it. There you go. Push.
Push. 2 shots.
Okay, so now, you gotta tighten it up. Go back to 22.
22.
You drop from the window. Go to the window. This is the window right here. Tighten that up. Tighten that up. You gotta go too tight. Just keep the finger out wide.
Push. 22. 2 shots.
Good. You got a violation.
Travel. Black ball. Out of bounds.
Okay, you gotta say black ball. That's cool. Now, one thing you wanna do, Zach. Travel. Black ball. You got ice it straight up. Boom. Travel. Shoulder. Bit tighter, Zach. Right here. Just try to be smooth like your daddy. Come on. Tight. Good, tight. Fingers out. Spread it. Now, come down there nice and easy. Cross your chest, yeah. Now show me where you're going. Bam. Now point there. Do it live. 3 count.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
Out of bounds.
1, 2.
Good. Slow down. Slow down.
Got black, 44. With a hole.
Out of bounds. All right, go to the foul.
Violation.
I mean violation, I'm sorry. So it's travel?
Yeah,
All right,
travel.
go ahead. You gotta slow down. Steve to stop the clock. This is this is stop the clock. Stop. See where it's at there? Nice and easy, tight. Keep your hand up, so right here. Straight up. Oh, we get ready to work on that. Now, go ahead. Continue. Yeah. First move up. Now we're getting ready to get a little difficult. You're gonna be looking at that, you're gonna be straight up, but you gotta do what I do. And we're gonna be going kind of picking up the pace, all right?
Looking at you, bro.
So this don't count. Fouls and violation words don't count. Burn count. But you gotta look at yourself doing it.
So you're gonna like,
You're gonna mirror me. That's called mirroring. I'm the mirror now. All right, ready?
Push.
I want to see it out my mouth. Blue. 44. No, I'm mirroring me.
Blue. 44.
Hold on, we gotta start over now. I'm gonna say something and you all say everything I say.
Blue.
Blue. 44.
44.
Push.
Push.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
All right, let's go again. We know y'all drunk whistle. You're doing everything I do. I got to do everything I do. Push.
Push.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Blue.
Blue. Blue.
44.
44.
Push.
Push. Out of bounds.
All right, next move up. Hold.
Hold. Or actually, it should be this hand, right?
Your face is not coming.
Okay.
Hold.
Hold.
Bonus.
Bonus.
Really, two, really good. All right, I'll talk to you later. Green.
Green.
14.
14.
Hold.
Hold.
2 shots.
2 shots.
2 shots.
2 shots.
Y'all, I know y'all dance. Y'all black folks out there. Watch my feet. 2 shots. Same steps. We're gonna cha-cha. Go around. The same steps. All right? Got that one? All right, next move. We're gonna keep going in and out. Block.
Block.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
White.
White.
11.
11.
White. 11. You behind. When I say white, I want to hear white. When I say 11, I want to hear 11. Okay? One, two, three. Block.
Block.
1, 2, 3. Out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
White.
White.
1, 2, 3. 11.
11.
Block.
Block.
Out of bounds. Good job.
Out of bounds.
I'm gonna get the tough ones. Now, as you get into your career, block charge situations, you sell them when you need to. Don't always sell your car. So I'm gonna go back to you, man. But like for example, block charge, you come to the basket, block, score. about the difference in my movement now. Okay, because I scored the goal. Now I'm going to go report. If I got offensive foul on that same play, offense. See the difference? As you get into your career, though, don't try to do all that right away. Okay? But you got to keep that stuff takes a lot of practice. I'm driving in the car, going to games. People think I'm at the stoplight, they think I'm crazy. I'm over at 44, push. I'm doing all this stuff at the stoplight. So I mean, because I'm loving this is my passion and love for it. You know
What's the reason behind selling the block charge car? Or like when do you want to sell it?
Because it's a bang bang play. They call bang bang play. That's a good question. Bang bang play. And you don't have to always sell it, but they call bang bang play. All right.
Offense.
Black.
Black.
32.
32.
Offensive foul.
Offensive foul.
Down. Go down. All right. Everybody good with those so far? All right, give me one person at a time now. One at a time. Go one at a time. Oh, they stepped up on y'all, man.
Pressure's on.
All right, so now
3,000 in the crowd.
this is keep up, mechanics, fouls, number, foul. Ready?
Copy.
Yep. 11,
11,
12,
12,
13,
13,
14,
14,
15,
15,
12,
12,
11,
11,
11,
11,
10,
10,
9.
9.
Got you. No 9, right? You got no 9s in high school. You shouldn't have anyway. All right? Ready? Oh,
Oh,
2 shots.
2 shots.
22,
22,
14,
14,
11,
11,
12,
12,
13.
13,
Nice and tight, good. 15,
15,
25,
25,
35,
35,
45,
45,
55.
55.
So now certain numbers are illegal and certain colors are illegal. You all should know what those are. Give me a color that's illegal. Tomorrow, I'm gonna have one. I'm gonna have one tomorrow without no hesitation. Give me a color that's illegal.
Pink.
Pink. That ain't illegal.
Does everybody have a rule book?
Yes, it is. You're right.
They don't have, somebody don't have a rule book.
Give me a number that's illegal.
9.
No, that number don't count. Number that's illegal.
The number that's illegal. What's that? What number is after 5?
So 5 here, because so 2 things to this. The dominant, you end at 5, start at 1. The dominant hand is the right hand for the first number. So anytime it's 14, it's always going to be 1, 4. It's not going to be 1, 4. That would be 41. See what I'm saying? The first number is the dominant for the right hand. Right hand. When you report. Everybody do that? Understand that?
Why is that? Read left to right.
Yeah, what's up, Al?
I'm saying pink is illegal, but you can have from ITSA if you get written special permission on certain days.
Right.
You can wear.
So what he's saying there is that, and that's true, if there's a cancer awareness tournament, you want to wear pink, you call them, you write a letter to the state, they approve you to wear it. There's been tournaments I worked in, we had gold on, gold referee shirt, everybody got it. You can't have black and white and him on the next game, and then we went and gold the next game, stuff like that. So it's got to get approved by your state that you work in. That's a good point.
I ain't just saying
By the state that you work in, you might work somewhere else.
Oh,
All right, next person up.
7, 8.
Yes.
anything 6 through 9 is illegal.
So we starting at 5. And 10, 20 mechanics, and go back to 10. So can we go 66? No, because we're starting at what?
5.
Can we go 56? No. Go 54. 55. The highest number. 5. Okay. NBA different. That's the problem with 99. The way they report it, sometimes the table just be screwed up. But they so good over there, they know the foul on, but they can't record it until their referee says it. That's the other thing. If you're reporting fouls, and the girl, the young man is already writing it down, and you haven't even reported it, how do you approach that situation? If you're Albert Earl Hampton, you're going to say, hey, look, young lady, I didn't report the foul yet. You got to wait till I report the foul. If you're Albert Earl Hampton. If you just start out refereeing, I would say, do me a favor. Do me a favor, because I'm really working on my mechanics. Can you wait till I report the foul so I can show it to you? That's how you talk to them. Where you start now. You know what I'm saying? If you Tracy Carruthers, you can say, wake up, come on now, wake up. You may just do that. But that's the setting, and that you know he can do that, and that person gonna respect him when he do it. Ain't gonna be somebody who's, I quit. Some people leave the table. You say the wrong thing to them.
That has happened.
All right. So yeah. All right, so here we go. Ready? How many times, man?
50.
All those 1, 2, 3.
What violation did you just call?
What violation?
Carry.
Because the other one was who had over and backcourt violation. Who had somebody? I said, what mechanic is that?
With the over and back, just
Yeah,
one finger.
This is palm and carry. So what is the first violation over and back?
Just one finger.
Point to it. Boom. You open up this, over back, front finger. That's what I do. I want you to come like this. That's how they want it. So yeah, but you should point to that line that you're talking about. Just like violation stepping on the line, we do this for a fist first. You got the violation. If the offense does it, we stop it immediately. If I'm shooting a free throw, and my teammate step on the line, teammate, referee stop it. Violation. No whistle, that means stop it. That means stop it. But if now he on defense, and I'm shooting a free throw and I release it, he step over, now I release it. If it goes in, you go ahead and fist that. If it doesn't go in, if it goes in, just leave it alone. It went in. Coaches that don't know that rule, he's stepping over the line. Coach, shot release. So there's no violation shot. You're gonna have, well, I have had top coaches in the state of Illinois won state championship say something to me about that type of situation. But you can't let your blood pressure shoot up because he shot or she shot. All right, next one.
Kick. Going down. Ball out of bounds. Out of bounds.
Go. You don't have to move your head back and forth.
Kick.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Just like that. I was kicking before you even started doing this, right?
Yeah.
I'm going too fast. I got to slow down. So I tell myself, slow down. Slow down. That's what I tell myself. All right? Next one. What's it, Trey?
I was about to say 1, 2, 3.
I was thinking
Simon says.
Wait! White! 35.
35.
Offensive foul.
Offensive foul.
Out of bounds. Out of bounds. Going down. Out of bounds, going down. Out of bounds is one finger, going down is the 4 fingers. Good. Next. What's that?
Flopping.
Hey, that ain't just started this year. He got you, Al. All right, go report it. Let me see this. Without me. Hey, that's okay. You should tell the truth. Some people try. All right, we are flopping.
Flopping.
White 32.
White 32.
Warning.
Warning.
So does the ball go back to where point of interruption we call it? It's another word to use, point of interruption. These are a lot of words that you guys gotta start getting in your head for verbiage. Ball goes back to the point of interruption if there's what? Say it.
You said if there's
The ball goes back to the point of interruption if there's after the warning we call the ball go back to the point of interruption if there's possession. It does not go back to the point of interruption if the ball is loose. So I'm doing like this, the ball gets loose, and we chasing the ball down, and I say, oh, like you push me, but I flop, because I know it's going to be out of bounds on me. It don't go out, it don't go to the point of interruption, go to the arrow with a whistle. But if you're smart enough, you let it just go out of bounds on him, and give him what you tell him, and no problem. Or you can wait, going down, then before the flop. That's going to be important in a lot of games. Go ahead.
And you're not going to call that, say white flops and blue's about to get possession and go score. You're not going to call that flop until after possession.
Yeah, because I'm getting blue the ball.
All right, well, what if they're both going for white flops, blue's clearly going to grab him, wide open layup?
I'm going to leave it alone, then I'm going to call flopping on him afterwards.
Okay.
Let him lay it up.
For reporting, we have to report the time too, right?
Yep. 334 in the book. We're going to all be registered in this book. Yep. What's about
This question was asking me, can you call a flop and a foul?
Yes.
So we ignore the violation, we call foul, we call foul.
Oh, you call him. So let's say ball is rolling or going out of bounds, and then I push him. He flopped, but then I push him and he can't get to the ball.
So we're gonna call a foul.
And I'm gonna call a flopping on him too.
So you gonna call both?
Yes, I am.
That's what I need to know.
I
It
am.
was actually me, but I said, I'm actually.
And so, let me say this to you. I'll give you one good word. Sequence of violations. Put this in your words. Sequence of fouls. Sequence of situations. Sequences. This stuff, these words are important. This is sequence for a violation. But you got a sequence in everything that happens in the game. He just gave a sequence of what can happen in the game. Ball is going out of bounds on me. And we running and trying to catch it. I'm trying to save it. He flopped, but then I push him so I can get to the ball. Yeah, I should have. But I push him, so now that's a foul on me. And that's a flopping on him. So we got the flopping and we got the foul. It's a warning, but what if it's the second one? It's a technical foul. Who gets the ball out? Oh, all right, so that's good. All right, good job. All right, last thing, we're going to look up here at this board. And we want to show y'all exactly how you still have So we're going to go over every foul. Just need to sit there. Let's sit closer. All right, so you got this on there. You got this on here. All right, well, what am I doing all that for? I don't know. Come on, buddy. Come on, bud. Come on, bud.
You should have been reading this man already, man.
I mean, hey, I'm trying, but you know, my man got things to do the way he like to do it.
Like a video guy,
I asked you a question, but you was on the phone.
not somebody. What was the question? I'm sorry.
question. Are you ready? That same scenario. I'm going for the ball, he going for the ball. He flops, then I push him, and then try to say, you got the flop and the foul, right? What if it's the second flop? What happens with the ball?
It's a technical foul.
Right?
And then the technical foul overrules the personal foul. But if we're shooting that foul, I'm trying to figure out if A1 got the technical foul, correct?
He was the last one that had possession of the ball, so he's 8 years.
Okay, A1 is a technical foul. So Team B shoots the technical foul.
Yes.
And also Team A.
So that's the second flop on A, team A.
Right, so Team B is shooting and Team B will get possession of the ball into the technical foul.
And if we're in the penalty, we shoot 4 shots. Okay? See, there's a lot of stuff that, these are the rules we're talking about, and you can really mess up. I'm gonna give y'all the rule. If you get it, whoever get it right, I'm gonna bring you something tomorrow. Every person gets one chance to answer the question. This is white bench, this is blue bench. Timeout is called. White call the time, no, blue call the timeout. Blue gotta walk this way, white gotta walk that way. Get in the middle of the court, they start bumping and talking crazy to each other. What? 3 players from the white bench came off the court. 1 player from the blue bench came off the court. Do we have technical fouls? Raise your hand if you know. Go ahead.
I would say double technical.
Double technical.
Yeah, I'm both white and blue.
You agree with him? What you say? Can we say it again? Very quick. All right, so this white bench, blue bench. Timeout is called. Both teams come right to say, what? No big deal. Referees get there and tighten it up. 3 players from that bench come off onto the court. 1 player from this bench come off the court. What you got?
I feel like depending on how bad the situation is, like different refs will respond differently. Those 3 and the ones that's arguing can be ejected. And the one over there can be ejected too, but then somebody can also say double technical.
You can't just say something, you gotta go by the rule. So keep that in mind. That's why you gotta read this rule book. People talk about, you have your mentors, this, that, and that. If you didn't read these rules, you're gonna be in trouble. Because your mentor ain't gonna be at every game and he can't holler out. Hey, no text on that. You can't holler that out. You know what I'm saying? What you think? Double check.
So you said timeout has been called. They're going to the bench, correct? So since it's during the timeout, players do come onto the court. I don't think it's text because they come onto the court.
That's a good way to look at that.
And then it would be text to say.
I got a question. What did we have happen as they was crossing each other? Confrontation.
Correct. So then people within that confrontation will be assessed the fouls. Not necessarily people coming off the bench unless they were
Coming to the confrontation.
Yes.
Okay, they come to the confrontation. I have what you got. Okay, so, yeah.
But they came off the bench, is it like instigated or what did they do when they came off?
They came onto the court where the confrontation was. They came onto the court where the confrontation was. So remember I said that this is half court. They met right at half court. They came onto the court where the confrontation was. Came onto the court where the confrontation was. And I'll give it better. And became part of the confrontation, the verbal confrontation. What? See what I'm saying? But when you over there coaching, you can tell that referee what you had. Couldn't.
No, I ain't never really talked to referees.
Oh, okay. I thought you look like J.O. over there for a minute. You got J.O.
Came off one bench, right? You got a point, came off one bench, right? So that's working the math. 3-1. Start working the math on the penalties that's going on. You have a dead ball, right? What happens on all dead balls?
So what you got?
On the technical fouls, I'm just asking you.
No, I'm asking you what you
Depends
got.
on the participation.
I told you what they did.
You can, okay.
Oh, don't give me nothing else.
You got
They
three.
confrontated into the
You
three
got 3 against
and 1.
You got 3 against 1. That's 3 technical fouls. That's assessment to Abe. 1 to Luke. So Luke does what? How many shots did Luke get? Because you have 1 technical
You got your
foul.
rule book with you?
Man, it's working.
I asked you a question.
Now,
You got your rule book with you.
I think so. But now.
Go get it, because you're wrong.
Now, 3 is you only had 6 with 1 technical foul for all 3 participants.
Go get your rule book, you're wrong. All right, no, you're wrong. So this is what, go ahead, let him go. Don't get your rule book. He's going to come back and read it. He's going to come back and read it to y'all. But I'm going to let him leave first. Because he's going to want to hear what I got to say. Then say, I said that. No, you didn't. Walk a little faster.
Already at my handicap spot.
Come on, right? So, that situation, 3 come off, 1 come off, 5 come off, 3 come, it doesn't make a difference on the head count. We don't have a head count. They come out, they are ejected from the game, and they can't play the next game. Oh, let me finish. I'm telling you the rule. You want to know the rule, or you want to? All right. So it don't make a difference if it's 3. So let's go back to 3 and 1. It's ejection. Can't play the next game. There's no technical fouls. If 3 come off and none come off, now we have technical fouls. But that 1 adds up to that 3. And they just eject. All right, now what's your question?
So that's even if it's a timeout.
Doesn't matter. They get confronted in the confrontation. They got to hear what I'm saying. They timeout. They sitting there timeout.
Okay.
Now they see that they players getting into it with them. They came all the way over here. You can't come out to half court and get into a confrontation.
Sure, yeah, that's
let me finish. Y'all got to learn before y'all ask these questions. What is the job? You got some teams in high school with 5, 6 assistant coaches. They're not supposed to let them players come on with it. The only thing you're supposed to do as a player that's on the timeout on the bench is stand up and you can circle around your team right there. You can't come all the way out there. Now, do we allow them at the made basket and somebody just had a dunk and made the team call a timeout? Yeah, we allow it sometimes. But if you get too far and he's bumping in one of the other teammates, the other opposing team, I'm giving him technical foul. Now I ask you a question.
So when you originally asked it, until when you gave the scenario, until you got to the back row, you didn't say that they necessarily came out or in a confrontation.
Oh, well,
So-
I did because they were asking a question about technical fouls. I said, okay, let me chance it becomes a confrontation. They came into the confrontation.
Yeah. So
They
once they
didn't
come into the confrontation,
Yes.
for sure, that
But
is.
they cannot, they still cannot, confrontation or not, get off the bench on a timeout and run to half court and meet their player. That is a technical foul by rule.
100%, yeah.
By rule. And I'm coming to meet him, he at half court. Yeah, boy, yeah. That is a technical foul. Do we call it? No. But then I'll address it with the assistant coach. Do me a favor. Tell the bench players, don't come all the way out to half court. Those technical fouls. All right?
So it does depend on the situation, in a way.
To a certain degree, yeah. But if it's a confrontation,
Yeah.
that's the key word.
Rejection.
Yeah, they eject. They come off that bench and they come into that confrontation. They out of there and they cannot play the next game. What's up, sir?
Make sure you look at, when you read rules, look at bench personnel based on what he's saying. Who's bench personnel? And who, in that particular time, bench personnel, they were bench personnel. So that's what you have to look up. It has something to do with a technical foul on the bench. You have to know who's bench personnel.
See, you put your pen up, see? You put put your light pen up. Put it up. Is it easy to get out? All right, so we're going to talk about signals right quick. This is not going to take long because we just did some mechanics. But you got to keep working on your mechanics, and you have to understand why they're so important. So see here, this is what they want you to start the clock, straight arm all the way up on the side by your ear. Then when you chop it, you got 4 fingers. Boom, chop the clock. Stop the clock, boom, stop the clock. Hand is here. It's not this way, it's not that way, it's not stop the clock, it's out here, facing. Jump ball. Now, this question right here. See that one there? That's the first thing you do. That's the second thing you do. That's the third thing you do on the jump ball. A lot of people say, boop, boop, jump ball. Instead of posting. You always post because you got to stop the clock. Okay, that's how they want it. Stop the 4-foot foul. Okay, see it's over here, it's not this way, it's over here. Okay? Right there. Now this is called bird dogging. Where you want to point to the player that fouled the offensive player or the defense with the legal screen or whatever. But it's optional, but the time to use it is when you got a lot of congestion, 2 or 3 players fall on the ground, and you may have 2 defenders might have fouled that guy. One might have hit him here, the other might have tried to take a charge and slid up under. So it's based on what you give him. So if I go block, woo, block, I'm giving it to the guy who tried to take the charge. If I go hit, woo, hit, I'm giving it to the guy that hit the guy. No. Make sense? All right. So that's when I point, boom, right there. Okay, this direction. We got that kind of like master. Boom, up, boom, 4 fingers across. Pointing to the spot of violation or designating the throw in and things of that nature. You point to it. That's where you want the player to come. So I may do the players that coming in out for timeout and walking. I said, right here, young fella. Then I may do that. Heading to it right to the other one, right there. Move along the end line for the throw in. So, pass the ball back. But if I hand the ball to a player, and I hand this to him, I'm not going to stay right here, start the count. I might run into him. Or I may even be right here and he may pass the ball, my hand may beat him. So when I hand it to him, step back, and I'm come over a little bit. Now I got to count. Now if he's being closely guarded, the team is pressing, I may come up a little bit higher, but I'm still going to step back. Because he may slap his arm. He got the ball in his hand, he out of bounds, slap his arm. What is that? Anybody got it? What you say? Technical foul? If he slapped the ball out of his hand, what is that? He don't make no contact with it.
Delay game.
What happened?
What happened?
Oh, if he hit the ball, it's a technical foul.
Hit the ball out of his hand is a technical foul. If he hit his arm, that's a foul unless it's an intent behind it. You can call that a technical foul as well. Okay?
Can I piggyback on something you just said? Remember when he said, if it looks like he's going to be closely guarded, what did he say he did? So he positioned, adjusted to see what he needed to see.
Okay. All right, visible count. Now you guys, when I'm talking about being tight, see how that looks? And across the chest. It's not down here. It's not too high up here. It's right across the chest. Okay? Don't go fast.
Why is that?
Because it's not 5 seconds. It's 3. Visible count 1.
And the good thing you do is you can practice with your cell phone, put it on the timer, just count the seconds.
Beginning the subs. So, sub is coming in, we're waving the sub in. but they're not showing you holding your partners up and let them know to show not put that ball in play. But you want to put that as well. All right. 60-second timeout. They want your fingers across. 30-second right here this way. You know, we do this with the thumb sometimes. Not closely guarded. It's closed fist. I had open hand. See? Tip the ball. It's like the ball going in the backcourt. You showing your partners that it was tipped before they call backcourt because they may have a different angle.
Hold up.
Flopping is in here.
Hold up.
Yeah, 15.
Tip only happens if the ball is tipped and it goes into the backcourt. Not if a player's going to the basket and the defender hits the ball and goes out of bounds. You don't do it. You only use it when the ball is potentially going to the backcourt. Okay.
So they did it.
Okay? And then we have flopping. It is in there. It's been put into play. It's a warning. We talked about that. No score. Now, no score. Think about this. If the ball is still in the player's hand, you want to kill it immediately. You don't want to wait till they shoot it, then it go in, and you say, no score. You want to say, no score, because it's still in their hand. Okay? That takes some work too, because you very, very rarely have it in your game. You know? All right? Goal counts. So they do like this, score like this. We scoring it like that sometimes. I even come out there, I say, boom. So it just varies. Point scored, boom. Scored for 2, point. So now they say, show the 3 and bring it home. The C mirrors him on the 3 and bring it home. Go to the next one. Get out of here. Signal free throw. 1, 2. See how they stand in the frame of the mirror? Violation. Delayed with their whistle. Hold your whistle, but you put your violation out there. If the defender step on the free throw line, as we talked about this earlier, ball go in, you just drop. Travel. We don't know how many times. Pam say 2. And she doing it like she doing about 7. But it's okay. Now, illegal use of the hands, I don't like this because he went out to the frame of the mirror. Mirror should be right here, right there, and right there. But they down here low. I don't like this, but I mean if that's what they want, give it to them. I'm only going right now. I've been down here too many times. So that's your hold. You had a good hold. That was your good hold right there. You look just like it. We didn't do hand check. Hand check out on the perimeter. You gotta let freedom of play happen. Illegal dribble. That's what you said, double dribble. Al says illegal dribble. So he's just using the right terminology. Palming or carry. You can use either word there. So these are the mechanics. It's the violation backcourt. So it's like palming is bam, bam, backcourt, bam, bam. So, but they'll know once you point to that line. I would say point to that line. 3-second violation that you had. Bam. Block, open hand. Push charge. Bam. So now, why they got push charging? One is player control. This one is a situation where come here, Pam, just stand up. I'm going through, stay right there. I'm going through, guys, my team, she's guarding me, but I'm going through and I just knock her over. She's on the other team and I just knock her over. That could be a charging, but a push. So that's why they got that mechanic in there. That's not an offensive player control, just a push going down. Okay? 5-second violation. Don't forget, we got 1, 2, they pick it up, we switch hands, they get it passed, or they able to dribble again, we switch hands. 10 seconds, 5 fingers out, not the fist, closed fist. Swinging elbow, boom, excessive elbow. That could be a technical foul, that could be an offensive foul. If the defender do it, more likely what you call a technical foul. Offensive player do it above the head, I say from here on up, technical foul. Okay, now that ain't by rule, but I'm telling you what you probably should have, because there's probably be some blood. Yes, sir.
Why is it under violations?
So
why is it under violations not fouls?
It's a good question, but it's under Like holding is under fouls, hand checking, but they just dropped it down here. So I'm gonna answer it the best way I can. They probably just add this stuff in, add it in, so it became number 29.
You talking about this?
Swinging at the elbow over there?
That's been there.
This real?
That's been there.
Yeah. That's a violation one too. So it's if special swinging the elbow could be a violation. I don't have to touch him.
Right.
Just do like this. And that could be a violation or a technical foul if I got intent. Based on intent, if I look at him and say, boom, and don't touch him, that's intent. Another one that's not on here is face guard. He got the ball, and I put my hands like that when he facing the rim. What is that? Any of y'all know? This a foul? I'm gonna give you 2 foul. He told you. You just can't hold your breath. All right, we got kicking. Now they just showing it, but we still post first. Violation, boot, kick. Someone say boot, kick, but that's not, you have to do that. Intentional foul. Let me finish this out, then we're gonna take questions. Intentional foul, here, boom. No play on the ball. That's what you explain to the coach. Double foul, boom. Technical foul, boom. That's right here. Not bam, bam, all that. Unless you have to throw them out, and you go bam. But you don't have to get emotional with it.
I was gonna ask, what guards of the body constitutes a kick?
So it has to, 3 things that concur. See the foot in there? Okay? You gotta have some more movement behind it. You gotta have some movement behind it. Okay? The foot gotta be there, and it's gotta be the foot that kicks the ball. If they throw it off the leg, or the leg get kicked out like that, now you gotta kick. But you know, if the ball get off his leg, from here to die, that's not kick. Okay? Especially if the foot is not in the air. So the foot has to be in the air, that's what it's showing. Did I answer that, sir? That you got,
How do you judge intentional foul at the end of the game when the team's trying to foul?
Now, that is a very good question because how do you judge it?
I'm dribbling the ball now. See, he's grabbing me, and I'm going, trying to get away.
But let me answer before you even go that far. We let a lot of intentional fouls go. That should be called. Because you don't even have to have the ball. You could be flashing to the ball to help your partner, and I just grab your shirt or t-shirt, and you going that way. And those are intentional fouls. And when you go downstate, they tell you you gotta call those. You gotta call those. You gotta call those. If I fake and go through the lane, he just pushed me out of bounds, that's intentional foul. Really. But we might just have a common foul. So it's common foul, intentional foul, technical fouls, flagrant fouls. So, any questions on that? Any more? I'm gonna let you speak. Any more questions?
So you just want to probably call a normal foul if he say he grabs him. It's not egregious, but
right. A lot of times it's based on the score. I'm just being honest with you. Based on who refereeing the games, it truly is. I mean, playoffs, based on that, championship, based on that. You know, you ain't gonna make the game any bigger about yourself. A lot of us will tell you as an assigner, I say, you gonna call travel, get it early. Don't wait till 20 seconds left and the score is 60 for 60. Then you call a travel that is marginal. And you have it, the coach can say, so I can say one thing to the coach. When he said, Brian, they called a travel, man, it cost us the game. I said, let me look at the video, the whole game. Oh, he called it in the first quarter too. So they let y'all know he called a travel. They should adjust to us, we shouldn't adjust to them. But in the end, we shouldn't cause teams to gain unless the infractions are there, violations are there.
On the intentional foul, I just say for the packet out, we get it every year, we're on the rule book, and they said they have the nerve,
Yep.
to call intentional fouls. They put an emphasis on it.
Federation.
What you got, Pam?
Okay. Before I forget, she had a good question about this. Excessively swinging of the elbows is creating space illegally, keeping the defense away from you. So that's a violation. Now, if you make contact, it's a foul. And intentional. If the coach is yelling, especially this happens with young coaches and young kids, like you said, swords, ties, foul, foul, foul. If the coach is yelling foul and the player fouls, that's an automatic intentional foul. So generally speaking, if you recognize, kind of recognize that as just like a fan, and I'll say, coach, if you yell out foul and they foul, then I'm going to have to call intentional. Give your players, play 49. Fouling is part of the game because you want to foul to get the ball, but you have to be playing defense to do it. Legal defense, like you said, you can't just grab the shirt and pull his arm. You must be going for the ball. Hands are part of the ball. So you got to make sure that contact is here or someplace else. Yes.
So, in this scenario, they just say foul, but they make a basketball, play on the basketball, would you still play
If
play?
you deem it to be a foul, and the coach yell foul, foul, and the player foul, you have to call it an intentional foul because they do it's intentional. Okay, so I say, coach, give them a play so that they all know that if you say 49 or whatever, they know to go for the ball and foul and get the ball back. Okay? Because it is fouling is part of the game, especially in the last section of the game. And one more thing, look,
Got another question over
oh,
here.
wait, go back to the picture of Clarence.
You talking about something I talked about?
I know, I'm just saying, look at the hand, see how the wrist is? It's a 90-degree angle, it's not this. It's not this, okay? All right.
What's your question?
Sometimes, like, players be smarter than the coaches. The coaches yell foul, 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 they actually go for the ball, you call intentional. Like, they actually go for the ball.
It's your judgment. It's your judgment in situations in the game, and you just got to be able to give an explanation to them. You got to tell the coach what you have, because what you have matters, not what the coach says. What you say, Al? Come on. Drake.
Well, I have a point, but like I'm just gonna piggyback on what he just said. If the coach is saying foul, 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 and the kid makes a decent play for the basketball, you can't call that an intentional foul.
Well, then you gotta be able to.
It's your
by
judgment.
rule. I'm just going by rule. Like he said, you can use judgment. And that's a good example when you might want to say something to the coach, because the other coach is gonna be upset. Because especially if they know. So, and again, that's just that situation, and you can say something.
Talk about it outside somewhere. All right, so these pennants, these lapel pins, when you become a referee and you wear a jacket and during regular season, you put it on your jacket if you like, on the corner of your jacket if you like. It's just top-notch officials. I normally do t-shirts sometimes, but I wanted to do something different, so we went with lapel pins. And then people will ask who is who and what's what, and you can explain, but a lot of people know who top-notch officials are. Tomorrow, we start at 10. We will be doing some more mechanic stuff. Once again, we got a visitor here, and we're also going to do floor coverage. Who's responsible for certain areas on the floor. So we're going to definitely have that up here and point out positioning. And we talked about the lead initiating the rotation. But what we need to know is whose foul is who play is whose. We shouldn't have triple whistles. Very rarely we should have double whistles. When players hit the floor, we should have double whistles a lot of times. But we got to work on where do I go, where my eyes should be channeled. Because your eyes should be moving a lot. Your body shouldn't be moving as much. You should be showing nervous, sign of nervous, but you do this. You do this. Come back here. And you got to remember, you do a lot of that because you got action in your primary. Action plays, like an action play right there. And what is action play? A and B is engaged. She's A, he's B, they close enough, they engaged. She's he's A and he's B, they not close enough. So they're not engaged with you. All right, any questions? Yes, sir.
I have one on, they charge and they make the basket, do we have to, notify like no basket? And if so, do you notify no basket before you call the charge?
Okay, let's go over that tomorrow. That's gonna be the first question you ask when we talk about it. But I'm gonna tell you this. You can clear the basket, say no goal, but you gotta do the mechanics first for everything. Who's most,
I know you have to stop
let
the
me ask
clock.
you this. Who's the most important person that needs to know there was no goal?
Take.
So you gotta do what? Preliminary? Woo! You gotta what you gotta do? Charge, woo! Offense, boom. You gotta clear the goal right now, because they know you got offense. When you go report, no goal, white, 33, offensive foul. So you ain't gotta really clear it then. You know what I'm saying? You may see a lot of stuff you see on TV, NBA stuff, you can't do shit. So sometimes you have seen them, they can go all around and then say, boom, and that one behind the head. That's their mechanics. Everybody got their own mechanics, and it's a level that you got to get on to try to
So tomorrow they're doing three-person floor coverage?
We're going to do floor coverage tomorrow, and we got Mark Davis coming in, and what else we got?